Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how I generally, my workflow for setting up these kind of interactable objects that are in the template. So let's just create a new blueprint based on actor, and we'll name it tutorial interactive, cool. And I will just create a new box component. And what this box component will be is our hitbox. So it's basically the outer bounds of our whatever this thing is that will react to our trace or our raycast. Cool. And so all we need to do to make it activate our interaction is give it a tag, which is done in the events thing. So generally you won't have it open, and then you just click this little drop down arrow. And you get component tags. So what we want to add to any hitbox in our scene is going to be interactive. And these are just tags that are defined in the player controller. So next thing, we'll add a static mesh to highlight. So for mine, I'm just going to add this sphere thing again, just because it's quite easy to add and it comes with it. So here we are in character, static mesh projectile, and I will just add it into here. Cool. So I can't really see that, but that's okay. Maybe it's too big. Yeah, thought so. I'll sort of scale this down a bit. Oh, looks perfect actually. So all we need to do really to make this mesh highlight is give it another tag, which is, there we go, can highlight. And the only other prerequisite really for this is the material on the static mesh. So I'll show you what material it's currently using. Just one sec, we'll open up this. Okay, so what we need to do is add into materials this highlight material. So this kind of stuff is just the generic material. Whatever material you have will have this kind of things, and then in the emissive color, this is where our highlighting comes in. So you can just copy this to any material really, but basically what it does is this is the highlighting, basically the edge lit lighting. This is 0, so, and we're just interpolating between 0 and fully highlighted by the highlight of the mount. So this highlight of the mount is a parameter that really we set in the character controller when we look at it. So if I apply this material, I can change this views, but I'm just not going to for this demo, into the interactive, we will add a new material to it and just drag this one in. Cool. So now, well, that's really all we need to do. So this hitbox, I'll just double check everything's good. Overlap all. Should be good. We'll give it a shot. So now if I drag blueprints, tutorial interactive into the world, we'll just drag it over there. Play, just select a viewport, it'll be fine. Just let it load, all good. Okay, so now if I look at this, you can see it highlights, and I have highlight selecting on, so if I look at something else, I'll highlight and highlight. So that's all we really need to get something highlighting in our world. But if we want to take this further, which why not, always take it further, we can add the text component, which I did in the template. So this could be any component, it doesn't have to be a text renderer. Text renderer is nice just for visualizing what's happening. Text, cool. Let's just make this center aligned, just so it's kind of nice and neat. You are looking at, there we are, me. That's a little bit too big. Let's just drop that down to like 15. Yeah, that's nice. I need some exclamation marks. Yeah, cool. So what I need to do to make this toggle when we look at it is just add, you guessed it, another tag. So let's add the tag toggle on view. Cool. And we'll just turn it off just because we want it to be off by default. So now play it again. And if you look at it backwards, but it's all good. You are looking at me, and then we turn around, disappears, and again. So that's basically how I do setup for highlighting and stuff. You can take this a lot farther if you like and add some functionality and let me know. Alrighty, see you next time.